Good afternoon. My topic is database management system. In this agenda point discussed in this lecture is data and database management system, key function of database management system, components of database management system, types of DBMS, relational DBMS, DBMS operation, DBMS architecture, advantage of DBMS, disadvantage of DBMS, DBMS versus file system, and that's some examples. First one is data and database. Data is the unprocessed information, that is raw facts and figures without any context. Example, John, any names, John, numbers, New York, names, numbers and text, etc. Database is the organizations and store the data for efficient retrieval and manipulation. A structured collection of data that allows easy access and manage and updating. Example, library management system, banking system. These are the examples of the database. Database management system. Database management system is a collection of software that allows user to efficiently manage and manipulate the data that is stored in the database. It provides an interface between data and the user, ensuring the data integrity, security and consistency. DBMS system are fundamental in various applications ranging from small business to large organization, as they manage large volume of data and enable quick access to the data. Key functions of the DBMS is main functions are data storage and retrieval, that is allows for large storage of data, large amount of data, and provides efficient means to retrieve and manipulation the data. Data integrity, ensure the accuracy and consistency data within a database. Next one is security, provide the security mechanism to protect the data from unauthorized access. Next one is concurrency control, allow multiple users to access the modified data without any conflicts. Data independence, separate the data from applications program, making the data just changes. Backup and recovery, these are the key functions of the database management system. Next one is components of the database management system is database engine, that is handle the data storage and retrieval. Next is database schema, define the structure of the data. Query processor, process and interpret the database queries. Next is transaction management, ensures reliable transaction. Database management software, it is used to manage the database. Next is types of database management system. Hierarchical database, that is data are organized in a tree-like structure. Example, IBM information management system. Next is network database management system, uses graph-like structure. Example, nodes and relationship. Example, integrated data stores. Next is relational database management system, that is data are stored in the table format. Examples, MySQL software, PostSQL, SQL server. Next is object-oriented database, data stored in the object forms. Relational, in this relational database management system, relational database management data are stored in the table format, that is rows and columns. Tables represented as relation, columns are represented attributes, and rows are represented as the tuples. In this, primary key, foreign keys are mainly used in this tables. Popular DBMS tools are MySQL, Oracle, etc. Key concept in this RDBMS are tables are a collection of rows and columns. Primary key uniquely identify the record in a table. For example, for the student table, student ID is the primary key for the student table. Next is foreign key, a field in one table that links to the primary key to the another table. Next is normalization, the process of organizing data to reduce redundancy. Next is SQL, structured query language. This is used to manage the data in the database. DBMS operation, this is CRUD operation. They create, read, update and delete. The create operation use the SQL command, select command is used to insert the data. Insert command is used. Create data from retrieve the data from database, use the select command. You use the update command for the modify the data in the database. Delete command used to remove the data in the database. Next is DBMS architecture. This three-tier architecture is followed in the DBMS. First one is one-tier architecture is single level. Database or DBMS are in single system. Two-tier architecture, it is a client-server architecture. Client interacts with the DBMS server directly. Third one is the 3-tier architecture, multi-layer architecture, client and application server and DBMS are in this the 3-tier architecture. Example, real-time example for this architecture is online banking system. In this scenario, user checks their account balance in the banking app. First one is the presentation layer. User open the banking app and enter the credential like password, username, etc. Click on the check balance. Next is a application layer. The app send the request to the server. The server verify the user and password are correct and retrieves the balance details. Next one is a database layer. Database fetch the account details and send the back to the server. Next is the advantage of the database management system. First one is a data redundancy control. Minimize the duplicate of the data. Next is data integrity. Enforce the constraints and validation. Improve data security. User access control and encryption. Data sharing. Allow multiple users to access and update the data. Main disadvantage of DBMS is complexity, cost and performance issues. Complexity, implementation and management of large database is very complex. Next is high initial and maintenance cost. Large database maintenance cost also very high. Overhead and large processing for the performance issues. Next is DBMS versus file system. DBMS structured data storage, data consistency and integrity, data retrieval using queries. File system less efficient for large volume of data, no data integrity concern, no limited or file based and retrieval. Popular DBMS examples are Relational DBMS, MySQL, Oracle and PostgreSQL, NoSQL DBMS, MongoDB, Cassandra, NewSQL DBMS, Google Spanner. Many of the DBMS tools are present. Real-time example of the DBMS are a great real-world example DBMS can be seeking the banking system. Banking sector is a main real-time example of the DBMS. In this banking industry, DBMS play the crucial role in managing, processing and large amount of data efficiently. In this data storage and retrieval, bank maintains the records of all its customer and their accounts, transaction histories and balance etc. in the relational tables. In the table format, data are maintained. When the customer initiates the withdrawal request, the system queries database to check if the account balance is sufficient. It drives the data from account table in the DBMS, perform necessary validation and return to the result. Data integrity. DBMS ensures that accurate, consistent by enforcing rules such as ACID properties. Atomicity ensures the transaction. Example, withdraw. If fully completed or fully rolled back in the case if an error. Consistency ensures that database is in valid state before or after transaction. Isolation ensures that the transaction do not within the withdrawal. Security. The bank DBMS ensures that only authorized user can access the database tasks. The database can access only the authorized user. Different levels of user access the granted. Example, bank teller may have different access privilege than bank manager or a customer. Data encryption and authentication protocol often secure sensitive information. Concurrency control. Multiple customer can have their account at the same time, whether it is through ATM, online banking or over the phone. The DBMS ensures that two customers cannot withdraw from the same account simultaneously in the way that cause errors, locking and transaction management. Backup and recovery. In the event of system failure, server crash, DBMS helps to recover the database to lost the consistent states. Thank you.